Hey everyone, Arthur Morris here. Hope all is well. In this video, we're going to look at the square root addition or subtraction. So this time, we do not have the same numbers or term underneath our radicals. So let's start off by simplifying each one of our radicals. So 18 here, I know that 9 is the largest perfect square root that'll go into 18. So I'm going to rewrite that. 32, 16 is the largest perfect square that'll go into 32, and 16 times 2 is 32, so I'm going to rewrite it like that. So now I can simplify those perfect squares underneath the radical, each radical. So the square root of 9 is 3, so I'll bring a 3 to the outside and multiply it times 5 with the square root of 2 left over. In the second radical, I have the square root of 16. The square root of 16 is 4, so I'll bring a 4 to the outside of the radical with the 2 left over on the inside. So now 5 times 3 is 15. Now since both of those are being multiplied times the square root of 2, I can combine the 15 plus the 4 to make 19 times the square root of 2. Okay, so I simplified underneath the radical first, and then I saw that I had like radicals, the square root of 2 and the square root of 2, so that allowed me to combine those like radicals. So 15 plus 4 is 19 times the square root of 2. And remember, what we did there is actually factored out the square root of 2 to say 15 plus 4 times that square root of 2 would give us the 19 times square root of 2. Okay, let's take a look at another one. So here we have the square root of 32 and plus 5 times the square root of 72. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so 32, and remember, if you don't like the form of finding the largest perfect square, remember to use your prime factorization to simplify those radicals. 16 times 2 is 32. The largest perfect square that'll go into 72. 9 will go into it, but there's something a little bit larger that'll go into it, which is 36. Another perfect square is 36. Okay, so square root of 16 here. And we can simplify the square root of 36. So the square root of 16 is 4 times the square root of 2. The square root of 36 is 6. So 5 times 6 times the square root of 2. Multiply the 5 times the 6 to simplify that. And since both of those are being multiplied times the square root of 2, I can say 4 plus 30 times the square root of 2 equals 34 times the square root of 2. Okay, all right, so let's look at another one. So here we have negative 2 times the square root of 50 minus the square root of 72. So I'm going to simplify 50 and 72. So negative 2. 25 is the largest perfect square that'll go into 50. We just worked on 72 and we had 36 times 2. So now I can take the square root of 25 just 5, and the square root of 36 is 6. Multiply the negative 2 times the 5 gives us negative 10. Now, since both of these are being multiplied times the square root of 2, I have negative 10 minus 6, and negative 10 minus 6 is negative 16 times the square root of 2. Alrighty, I hope you found that to be helpful. Thank you.